everyone, welcome to Super Marvel Brothers, the Marvel Cinematic Unit podcast, where we get you ready for the greatest event in the history of humankind. And I mean, this is greater than Hannibal crossing the Alps. This is greater than the toaster. This is greater than the advent of the internet.
Ooh.
The Infinity War. I'm Brendon.
Ooh, wait a minute. I'm Connor, and I'm questioning some of these. We're kind of doing a different thing today. We are going to do a kind of a prediction of who we think is safe.
It's going to be a preview podcast of what we think is going to happen in Infinity War. We're less than a week away at this point when we're recording. I think we're going to have this go up on Wednesday.
Right.
We're going to have this go up on Wednesday, so a day before it comes out, so you have time to listen to it. And we're just going to kind of go through and say what we think's going to happen, who should be on maybe have an eye on their back, keeping watching what's happening over their shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe where this movie goes at the end, just based on what we've read, what we've been watching in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and kind of just our general hunches. So let's start with this. How many Infinity Stones is Thanos going to acquire in this movie? Do you think he's getting all 6?
I don't know. I think if I'm predicting, I think he's going to have trouble with the Mind Stone. Just because of Vision.
Okay.
So, I think what I predict, and I'm not looking at trailers or anything, see what stones are in his
How about this? Before we go into this,
okay,
let's list where all the stones are. So, the Power Stone is on Xandar.
Right.
The Ether, we're not 100% sure where that is.
It was with the Collector.
It was with the Collector, but there's some theories that once the explosion happened in Guardians, it escaped, essentially. So, we're not sure about that one. The space...
The Tesseract.
Tesseract is with Thor.
Yes.
At the end of Ragnarok.
Yes.
The Time Stone is with Doctor Strange.
Right.
The Mind Stone is with Vision.
And we got no clue about
We have no idea where the Soul Stone is. So...
Wakanda.
I don't think it's in Wakanda.
No. It'd be cool, though.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
So... I'm sorry, now that I've kind of cut you off, do you want to continue your thought, or...
So, I feel like it would almost work better to have Thanos, in intro or something, just find the Soul Stone.
See, here's how I think it's going to happen. You know how we talk about the vignettes Marvel does?
Right.
I think what we're going to see in the first 5 to 10 minutes of this movie, and I read this online, and there's nothing confirming this, but it made a lot of sense to me.
Right.
And it's going to be, how do you get the Guardians involved in this movie? And here's what I think is going to happen.
He's going to steal the Power Stone from Xandar.
I think the first 10 minutes is him destroying Xandar.
Yeah, I think that's fair. That's a great way to get the Guardians involved.
He's going to go to Xandar, demand the Power Stone.
Well, I feel like Guardians would be easy to get involved. Because you have both Drax and Gamora who are constantly hunting Thanos.
Yeah, but if you remember, I know we haven't done the episode yet, but if you remember Thor Ragnarok, it ends with his ship with Thor.
You right.
So I'm thinking we start there.
Mm-hmm.
The Guardians are going to get a distress call that Xandar's in trouble, and for some reason, Thor's ship is going to be near where Xandar was.
Right.
And that's when we're going to link Thor and
with the Guardians.
With the Guardians. So that's how I think I think we're going to start with him getting the Power Stone. I think by the end of the movie, he's going to have all 6 stones. I think there's no way this movie... the story really works if he doesn't have all 6.
Well, so here's the thing. We know it can't be a 2-parter.
Yeah, Marvel has confirmed it is not a 2-parter.
It can't be, because you couldn't release any more Marvel movies until 4 then.
Yeah, and they've... Kevin Feige has said he wants and the Russo brothers, I should say, have said that they want Avengers 4, which is coming out next year, to stand on its own besides Avengers 3.
They won't release that title.
They won't release that title.
It's so scary. It's a spoiler. That's horrifying.
We're going to get to that part then.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so I think this ends, and I'm going to go ahead, because I don't know if this is what I think it's going to end, or I want this to happen so much that I'm just going to say this is what's going to happen. He's going to end the movie...
snapping his fingers?
With the snap. So...
I don't know. I think...
Have you read the Infinity Wars comic?
I have not.
Okay,
I heard it's good.
I haven't read the whole thing. I've read a couple issues of it online. And the iconic thing is he snaps his fingers, and with that snap, half the universe dies. Because he's that powerful.
To appease Lady Death.
Yeah. Which I don't know. Do you think they're going to go that route? Technically, we never
introduce death.
I think death has been introduced in Thor.
With Hela?
We never saw her die.
We didn't, but Asgard blew up.
We didn't see her die.
I don't know. I think if you're going to introduce her as death, there has to be a character change.
She's the goddess of death.
Right, but she has to be death. To be the goddess of death and to be death are two very different things.
I don't know, because I think death is such an abstract thought in the comics that this kind of makes it more tangible for the average audience.
I think, I will take Hela as death, but it has to be a, skeletal...
They're not doing that.
No, hear me out. Like a skeletal or, super messed up version of Hela that's I got messed up.
So, a little bit of a crossbone situation?
A little bit of crossbones, a little bit of Red Skull,
This is how we get Red Skull back!
I would take Hela as just, a shade, a shadowy, no, I died, and now I'm coming back, because I'm that
a spooky ghost?
Yeah, I'll take spooky Hela.
Spooky Kate Blanchett?
Yeah, man. Yeah, so I think that's a good prediction of how it's going to start. Like I said, I think it's going to be a struggle for the Mind Stone in the end. I think that's going to be the climactic fight.
I think that's going to be the last one.
Yeah, because Vision's strong. And they can be like, all right.
And also we know Vision's in Wakanda.
Do we?
Yeah, there's actually one scene, it's in one of the trailers when you see, and again, I shouldn't say we know this.
Because seen it in a trailer.
Marvel does a great job of editing trailers. You remember Thor Ragnarok, that last scene of him hitting the Bifrost way, and he had both eyes, and then in the movie he does not have both eyes. Right. So I should not say we know, but they're in one of the trailers. You can see they're bringing Vision to Wakanda.
Okay.
So based on that, I'm going to assume Vision is in Wakanda,
and that's kind of where the final stand is.
I don't even think that's where the final stand is. I think that's going to be the midpoint of the movie.
I think this is going to be... They have to do it well because they're going to have to cover a bunch of... I mean, even the posters alone with all the different heroes and the different lights is kind of saying, to me at least, these are all on their own separate things. They're dealing with these problems simultaneously, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to have Tony and Doctor Strange and them in I guess the Guardians in New York. And they're dealing with that. And then you're going to have, Cap and Bucky and Falcon and stuff all in Wakanda. And they're dealing with that,
Well, the Guardians are doing their own thing in space.
Right. So I think they're going to have to do a very good job of cutting between these to make it so it's not like you're jumping around.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want it to feel scatterbrained.
Yeah, this is going to be This is a tough movie to try and balance because you're gonna. I think they said we have at least 40 known characters in this movie,
right?
That we're bringing in from the cinematic universe.
Okay, so I think watching the trailers, it's gonna start in New York.
You think? Well, I'm saying starting in Xandar. Are you saying after that?
I'm saying when it comes to Earth, it's starting in New York.
Okay.
Because you have Spider-Man on the bus, Peter Parker on the bus, see the ring. Again, this could all be edited, but from what the trailers make it look, he sees something, Spider-Sense acts up, and he's like, "Oh, I got to do this," and the only reason I say it's starting in New York because he's on a school bus. It's an average day up until that point. You know?
You're saying when it gets to Earth.
When it gets to Earth.
Okay. It's got to start in space. I think.
Oh, absolutely.
I think it's going to start right where Ragnarok ended.
Okay.
And the only reason I say that is we see in the trailers, and again, this is one I don't think they can edit that well.
Right.
Banner is back on Earth.
Right.
So you've got to explain how does the Hulk get from space to Earth.
Right.
So that's why I think it's going to start exactly where that goes on. We go to Earth. I think it does happen in New York. There's also some mentions of things happening in Scotland. Just in some reading there, apparently that is where Vision is hiding now. Vision's hiding, I guess. I don't know. And then we're gonna get Wakanda. It's gonna be a global movie.
This is gonna be. I mean, so we gave Avengers a 5 for development, right? Because it shook the world. This one's literally gonna shake the world.
Yeah, this one is going to be ridiculous. So we don't want to make this a super long episode.
No, just a little prediction. So let's get into a lightning round.
This not a lightning round, but this is what we're gonna. This was the focus of the episode. Connor, I'm going to list some characters.
Okay.
You're going to put them in 3 categories.
Okay.
You're safe, my friend, which means they will make it through this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You may want,
Shake again. Come back later. What's that 8-ball thing?
Ask later or something?
Ask later.
You need to find some Quicksilver armor, is our middle category, which means you're not as safe as you probably should be. You got a chance of dying this. And then red means it was nice knowing you.
Yeah.
So we've got our green, our yellow, and our red. Let me set up our Google sheet. I mean our 1970s servers. So I'm gonna list a character, Connor. You're gonna tell me they're gonna make it. We're gonna see them again. Okay. I think they're safe, but there's also a decent chance they will not make it through this movie. And red means I will be shocked if they make it through this movie.
Right. Okay.
Captain America.
Red. Dead. I mean, he's dead.
Okay, so you're going Cap is dead. I agree with you. I think Cap does not make it through this movie.
I think Cap's dead, and I know people are going to say, "Well, but he signed up for more." Hey man, flashbacks are a thing, right?
Yeah, and I mean, just because it's Marvel and this is the Infinity Stones now. Just because he dies doesn't mean he can't be brought back.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
That's literally what happens in the comics. Yeah, I don't think Cap makes it through, especially if he's going one-on-one with Thanos and that one scene says.
Cap's done.
No way. Iron Man.
Safe.
Really?
I think he's safe because, and not because I like him, but I think he's iconic, and I think he's going to become that veteran. I think he's going to stop being Iron Man, but I think he's going to become that veteran superhero.
More like a Nick Fury kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think he's yellow. I think
that's fair.
I think there's enough evidence for me to think We've been hyping up Robert Downey Jr. dying now since probably Age of Ultron.
Right.
It's been a long time.
Since Avengers. Since the first one.
Yeah, since he's demanded $40 million a movie.
Yeah.
I think there's enough. This is the time you take him out, and that's when you show that the stakes are real.
Okay.
So I'm going to put him as yellow. I could also see that he's kind of the one that rallies everyone together when everything goes to crap.
Oh, he's the Coulson?
He's the Coulson.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's evolved.
And then he goes on to some TV spin-off show, and everyone still thinks he's dead.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, that's a terrible idea. I think he's yellow here, okay?
Okay.
Let's go to our next character here. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, safe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no way they're killing off Tom Holland.
He's young, he's good, and...
They spent too much money on that deal.
He's franchisable.
Yeah, there's no way. Spider-Man's going to make it through. Black Panther.
Safe.
Yes, I think...
They just introduced him. He's a super popular character.
Yeah, and I think there's no... Especially with how successful Black Panther was, there's no way you kill him off.
Yeah.
Unless... It's like a title thing.
Everyone would be mad.
What if they made the leader of the Jabari tribe Black Panther?
That's the gorilla guy?
Yeah.
That'd be great, but everyone would be mad.
Okay. Thor.
Safe.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. I don't think Thor... I don't know if Thor will have another standalone movie, but I don't think Thor's done.
I'm also putting Thor in the yellow category.
Okay.
I just think there's too much...
You think they're going to bring in, Avengers Wave 2, is what I'm seeing.
I think they said this is going to be a shake-up movie.
Right.
And I think they've established enough new characters, you could go to a second Avengers.
I can see Thor being a side character in Guardians, is my issue.
That would actually be amazing.
Well, there's comic series where Iron Man's part of the Guardians.
I know, that's funny.
Which,
Iron
Man Star-Lord would be amazing, but...
Him and the Gamora relationship's hysterical. Let's go with Hawkeye. Is he even in the movie? We don't even know that.
Yeah, if he is yellow.
Yellow?
Yeah. Hawkeye's a maybe.
I'll put him.
He's already had his Quicksilver armor, man. I don't think that's a 2-use.
Yeah, that's a one and done.
That's a one and done.
The Hulk.
Hulk? It's so hard to kill the Hulk.
I think he's safe.
Yeah,
I think
he's safe. Gotta put the Green Man in the green category.
Green for green. Doctor Strange.
Oh, safe.
Yes, I think so too.
Plus, they just introduced magic and they don't have another magician yet.
Here's what I think. If they kill off Iron Man, I think Doctor Strange becomes your new Tony Stark.
No!
I think that's what the plan
is.
I'm telling you, that's what I think it is. Black Widow.
Yellow.
Really? I'm putting red.
Yeah, I'll stick to yellow.
She's had too many close calls.
I'm not putting a lot in red. I don't like it.
I think you're being way too optimistic about this.
I don't want my heroes to die. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to say, Hawkeye's family. Definitely red.
Sharp and punctuated.
Loki.
dead.
Yes, there's no way Loki
Dead.
makes it through
He's
this movie.
dead. Done.
Yeah, I think he dies in the first 10 minutes.
Oh, I don't want that.
Oh,
I want to enjoy a little Loki. I want a little taste of Loki, and then I want you to say, no, portion control is important, and then take it away.
I think it's going to be like Heimdall, Loki, Thor trying to hold off the Black Order.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Heimdall's dying, and I'm like, no!
Oh, I think he's dead too.
You think Heimdall's dead?
I think if Heimdall's in this movie, I don't know if he's actually in this movie.
But he's so cool.
He's dead if he's in this movie.
Oh, man.
I know. I hate that. I love Idris Elba.
Idris Elba's so good.
I think he's dead. So, if you're keeping track at home, I think if Heimdall is in this movie, he dies. But I think they're going to try and put these three characters that we know are pretty strong, and they're going to get their butts kicked in like 30 seconds to show how, like...
So you mean Thor Ragnarok.
Basically. Yeah, Thor's not having a good... It's Thor's rough week.
It is between Ragnarok and Infinity War.
Because there's, like, no gap.
If you took these movies and put them together, it's Thor's rough week.
Yeah. Star-Lord.
Safe.
Yeah, I think you can't crawl for Chris Pratt, can you?
They still got one more movie in them. Trilogy.
I think... Well, I don't think it guarantees it. I think that saves him.
Star-Lord, at least?
I think Star-Lord's safe. And let's lump these two together, because I think we're both agreeing on this. Rocket and Groot.
Oh, safe!
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way.
They're like... Oh,
Plus, they're CG characters. They don't age.
Yeah.
You just need their voices. They're fine.
True.
Bucky.
Safe. I think he's going to be the next Cap.
Oh, okay. I'm going to put him in yellow. I think that could be something he makes, like a redemption.
Okay.
Like maybe if Tony, he finds a way as Tony, he saves Tony or something.
Okay.
As like maybe a redemption arc there. So I'm going to put him in yellow, but I think that's a good idea there. Scarlet Witch.
Safe. She's the B team.
Yeah, I don't think she's getting killed off here. I'm just going through a list on Google, so if it seems like there's no order to this, just understand that. All right, here's an interesting one. I'm going to lump these two together.
Okay.
Drax and Gamora.
Yellow. Maybe.
Here's what I'm going to do, and I might be cheating a little bit here.
You're gonna say let's lump them together and then split them up?
Here's what I'm going to say. One of them will die.
So yes, that's exactly what you're doing.
One of them will die in this movie. I don't know which one.
Okay.
That's why I'm not going to split them up. I say either Gamora dies and Drax lives.
I want more angry Star-Lord, so if you kill Gamora and we get like a better scene than Guardians 2 when he just shoots up Ego.
The more I think about it, it makes more sense for Drax to die.
Yeah. Oh, but Drax Comedy Hour.
I know, Drax is amazing, but yeah, I think it makes more sense he's going to die in this movie.
I'm throwing them in yellow.
You're going to throw them in yellow. I said I'm going to lump them together.
Yeah.
And now split them apart. I'm splitting them apart. Gamora is yellow. Drax is red. The more I think about it.
The worst.
Vision.
Dead.
Vision's dead?
I think Thanos gets that Mind Stone, Vision's done.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Vision does not make this movie.
Which stinks, because he's
unless
only been in a couple.
Unless, like, I know one of the main plots is can they get the stone safely out of him?
Right.
So if they could do that, maybe he's a yellow instead. But at the same time, is he really that powerful if he doesn't have that?
Well, he's not conscious. Like he was the quote-unquote AI.
Yeah.
The Mind Stone essentially carried Jarvis.
Yeah. So he's... Yeah, okay. Let's go with Nebula.
Safe.
Think she's safe?
I think if Gamora dies, she's a Guardian.
I'm gonna put her in yellow for me. I think she probably... I don't think she's 100% safe. I think there's like just a little bit of a shadow of a doubt.
I think if Gamora dies, she's the next like quote unquote Gamora.
Yeah.
So
the Falcon.
Safe.
Think the Falcon's safe?
He's gonna be the Cap after Bucky.
Wow, they introduced him like 15 years in advance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's safe. He's gonna make it through. War Machine.
Yellow.
Oh, I'm putting him red.
You think he's done?
He should be done already.
Yeah.
I'm putting him in.
I'm alright. Yeah, I'm putting him in red.
Okay, because so you're putting him in red. He's already on his last legs.
Ooh. Ooh. Poor taste.
War Machine's done. Let's see. Anyone else I really want to... Wong?
Safe.
You think Wong's safe?
I think Wong's safe.
I'm putting Wong in yellow.
I think... Okay, put Wong in yellow.
Okay, you're gonna put Wong in... Yeah. There's enough there that it's enough story build-up, I think, to kill him off. Let's see. Am I missing anyone? Mantis is probably safe. I can't see why. There's no reason to kill her off.
There isn't. Really?
So, like I said, I'm just going through these things online to see if I'm missing anything. I think that's about all the main characters.
Thanos. Do you think Thanos is safe?
Thanos!
Safe?
Yeah, no, there's no way.
No way they're killing the Mad Titan.
There's no way he's dead. So let's go through our list here. These are the main characters.
Man, we got a lot safe.
Yeah, I think we have too much safe.
Yeah.
All right, so
I'm a reason for that.
So let's start with Iron Man. You say he's safe.
I think Iron Man's safe, but I don't think he's going to return as Iron Man.
Okay, so effectively he's done.
Superheroing, yes.
Okay, I think I'm going to say actually more likely than not he dies in this movie.
Okay.
Cap's dead.
Yeah.
Cap is dying in this movie.
Cap's dead. I think he essentially, quote unquote, fell from grace.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's kind of fitting to say, like, here's your last hurrah.
Yeah.
Like, I think if he dies, he saves the day while doing it.
Okay. Spider-Man, we both agree, safe.
He's
Spider-Man and Black Panther. They're the new. They're going to be the tentpoles.
Yeah, they're new. It's the new Iron Man and the new Cap.
They're the tentpoles that are going to support this the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Everyone loves them. They've had good movies.
You say Thor is safe. I say Thor is not.
I say Thor's safe, but I say Thor's going into the Iron Man category of, like, how he's been for the last few years, where we haven't had an Iron Man movie.
So he's just a support character.
Yeah, I think Thor's going to show up in Guardians and, like, maybe Spider-Man. But
we didn't say Korg.
Korg? Oh, I hope he's dead.
Wow, you're really anti-Korg.
He ruined a lot.
We haven't even done that episode yet.
Man,
we're gonna have to do that one. I might disagree with you on that. I like
All
Korg. All right. We said Hulk is probably safe. I don't see.
Hulk's probably safe, but again, Hulk's a support character, so.
Well, he's been a support character, so nothing changes.
Yeah.
I'm just going down the list. We both agree Doctor Strange. So Doctor Strange, Black Panther, and Spider-Man are going to be the new.
So here's why I say Doctor
Big
Strange
three.
is safe, and I know he's only had one movie, and we know Doctor Strange 2 is going to be a thing, but I say because we haven't had a new magician introduced.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not counting Wong. We haven't had a new magician introduced, so we don't have a replacement for him. So
I just think, if you think the universe is kind of built on three.
Right.
Cap, Thor, Iron Man.
Right.
You replace it now, Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange. I think that's where you go with that. So I think that's fair. Star-Lord, Rocket, Groot, we say are all safe.
They're safe for now. Chris Pratt, maybe at a later date.
I will cry so much in the theater.
Sharp and punctuated.
Oh, it will just be sobs. I don't want to see Chris Pratt die in anything. Scarlet Witch, we say safe. We disagree a little bit on Bucky. You say he's totally safe. I think he's going to have a redemption arc and die.
No, I think he's safe. I think he's going to take up Cap.
See, that's why I think Falcon's safe. I think that's what's going to happen.
You think they're both going to die and Falcon's going to take up Cap?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's kind of all I have safe. So, going here, Yellow, Hawkeye, if he's in the movie, we're not really sure if he's in the movie
I think he's going to be in it.
Okay. If he's in the movie, he's already used his Quicksilver armor.
Yeah.
His plot armor has been used.
He's got that one use done.
Yeah. We disagreed a little bit on Black Widow. I say, you say there's 50-50 shot. I say there's no way she's gone.
I think
ScarJo's had enough of this.
You think?
Maybe she has it, but I think she's run her course in the story.
Okay.
Drax and Gamora, which I grew up together and then split up anyway.
Yeah.
I say Drax dies, Gamora probably lives, but may also die.
I see. If I was going to make that call, I would say Gamora would die. I think that's why I have Nebula there, but I'm not. I'm saying they're both 50-50. I can see them either way.
Wong, we have as Yellow.
He's not. He's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna preface this. He's great. I love Wong. Not necessarily important.
And then on our red, what we agreed on: Cap done, Loki done,
Loki for sure.
Vision done.
Yeah.
War Machine done.
Yeah.
And then I have DR. Who's DR? It's not Doctor Strange.
I don't know. I didn't write your coded.
Well, it's the 70 servers. I can't really see. Drax. That's Drax. I should have put DX. And I say Drax is dead. So we've agreed that 4. We've agreed on 4 characters.
So looking
dying.
at this from both a story and a business standpoint, if they trade out their 3 tentpoles, like you were saying, they replace them with 3 really strong characters. You've had Black Panther. Everyone loved that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Spider-Man. Again, a movie I don't know about everyone, but a lot of people like.
It's pretty well received. It brings people who disagree on past Spider-Mans together.
Yes, it does. And then Doctor Strange, I think he's the weak link in that 3.
He's the Thor.
He is the Thor. His movie was
But visually, it's very well done.
The effects were cool.
The effects are really good.
I don't know. I feel like you got to bring in that space aspect.
Well, that's what the Guardians are.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Guardians also take a bigger role in this.
Right.
And they've kind of hinted that Phase 4 is going to be more of a space-themed one, which I guess that doesn't really make sense for Black Panther and Spider-Man. You could get Strange in there, but the other two...
Yeah.
So, that's our prediction.
Well, it does make sense for Spider-Man. Symbiote.
No, because...
Symbiote.
Well, I guess they own Fox. This whole ownership thing is crazy because I thought Fox was making...
You'd think it would be simplified now that they own everything, but it is only gotten more complicated.
I thought Fox was making a Venom movie.
They are.
With,
Carnage. Well, I don't know if you could do Carnage and not make it R.
No, I don't think you can. What's, they had, a decent actor cast for,
Brolin? No, Brolin's Thanos.
Yeah. And also, he's also in the new Deadpool movie as, what's his face? Cable, yeah. Because in one of the trailers they actually say, "Calm down, Thanos."
Dude, that's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's our predictions going in. Are
we going to be those weirdos in the movie theater with notepads? Be like, nope, we were wrong.
We are not. We're going to do exactly what we did with Black Panther. Yeah. We're just going to watch it and we're going to try our best.
We're going to see it twice before we do it because I think we're seeing it opening night.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that's a Thursday. I got to work tomorrow. I'm not recording.
Oh yeah, we're not recording. We got to be up very early for our jobs.
So we're going to get up, or we're going to go see it, and then probably see it again before we record.
Yeah, probably another time just to digest everything. Yeah. I guess one last prediction we're going to make.
Okay.
Let me look up largest opening weekend gross.
It's already outsold all the pre-sales.
Yes.
For the last, 8?
Biggest opening weekend of all time was Star Wars The Force Awakens.
Really?
There was a lot of hype on that.
Yeah. Black Panther's there, man.
Black Panther's 5th.
I think Avengers is still above Black Panther. I think this is going to top an Avengers.
So let's go over Star Wars: The Force Awakens, according to Box Office Mojo, has the largest opening weekend of all time at about $248 million, and that's usually Thursday to Sunday. Is there any way this movie... What would have to happen for this movie not to break that?
If it's garbage.
If just all the reviews are it's terrible?
Yeah. If all the reviews say this is hard... Well, I don't even think. I think people are still going to see it.
I think it's going to be one of those things...
I don't think it'll top number 1 if it's bad. If all the reviews say it's bad, it won't top number 1. But I think it'll at least get up there above Black Panther.
Well, so the top 5, The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, which is really surprising.
Yeah.
Jurassic World, very surprising. The Avengers, and Black Panther.
Right. Now, is inflation included in this?
No.
So that's probably why.
Do you want me to do based off inflation?
No.
Nope, I'm going to do it.
I'm trying to make this episode short.
Because I feel like that would make it the Gone with the Wind. I think would be...
Okay, so nothing. Nothing on that list.
Which is... Oh, yeah, wow. So if we go with Gone with the Wind adjusted for inflation, it's $1.8 billion?
Yeah, boy. Yep.
That's a lot of money.
Certainly not making that much.
All right. If you bump it down, then Star Wars... Oh, no, this is domestic gross. I'm sorry, not opening weekend.
Okay.
All right, so we're just going to say... So
I think if it's good, it's topping. I think if it's bad, it's still going to make top
3?
Top 3, probably.
Okay, if this is good, if this lives up to the hype...
Yeah.
Does this break a $300 million opening weekend?
Oh, yeah.
You think?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think so.
These movies have gotten non-comic book fans into these movies.
I just don't think there's enough infrastructure. Is there enough time and movie seats in those days to get that much money in?
I think...
That's the squirrel on the roof.
I think we're going to try.
We're going to try. We're going to do our darndest.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to break 300. I'm going to say... You want to give a prediction? Let's give a prediction opening weekend. I'm going to go with 265 million.
265?
I'm going 265, so it's going to be over
I'm
The Force Awakens.
I'm going to give my low prediction.
Okay.
I can't even read those numbers, so we're not even going to try.
Do you want me to read them too?
Nope, I'm going to make it blind.
Okay.
285.
That's your low.
That's my low.
That's your like that's
That's like I think low. Okay. What, you said 265?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on 285.
285.
All right. We'll have to check this then. Because we're obviously our Infinity War review / ranking will come after the opening weekend. We'll check then.
Can we do one more prediction?
Yeah, sure.
Do you think it's going to hit number 1 on our ranking?
So
Do you think it's going to at least make top 5?
Oh, it's gonna be. It has. If it doesn't make top 5, something's wrong. It should be top. It should be top. So our top 1 right now is the Winter Soldier.
Right.
You're really obsessed with this squirrel.
It's right above my head. Top 1's Winter Soldier. Do you think it tops that?
I think it has to.
Okay.
I think if it doesn't, then
Do you think it's below Dark World?
if it's below the Dark World, just burn everything.
It's
We have
just
wasted 4 months of our life.
It's 2.5 hours of Captain America shaking his butt.
I mean, that would put it at least top 3. Him and Chris Pratt just dancing for 2.5 hours.
Well, that would make you top 1.
Yeah, top 1. So, yes, I think it will be number 1 on the list. I'm going 265. Opening week, you're going 285.
285.
All right. This was our little preview episode. If you have any discussions you'd like to talk about on this, you disagree with where we're putting our characters, you think more are dying, you think less are dying, am I being too pessimistic, am I being too optimistic? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for the Couch Gnomes for giving us this little extra time.
Yeah, we stream and stuff. Look, this is going up. This is a double upload.
Yeah,
so we'll give you all that
check below. It has all the links to everything. Also, just again, shout out, I ordered my shirt. We have Super Marvel Bros. Shirts on the Couch Gnome.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna show up matching shirts.
My lovely wife has a shirt.
Your lovely wife got a shirt.
My lovely wife got a shirt. So there's gonna be 3 of us that people are gonna be wondering, why are we wearing these shirts?
And we're all gonna answer it's a cult.
It's a cult. Yep. So get ready. This week we're also gonna be uploading. This is Homecoming week, I believe, when this is coming out. So we're going to have Homecoming coming out, so look for that on Friday at regular time. We will be getting Ragnarok and Infinity War up very shortly.
Yeah.
Depending on scheduling. We've got a lot going on right now, both in our personal and work lives. So we'll try and get those out as soon as possible. Again, thank you for joining us on this magical ride. And we'll see you. Well, probably won't see you, but
you'll hear us.
You'll hear us talk about Infinity War very shortly.
Bye.
See ya.